Good afternoon and welcome to this Thursday trip report. Today's trip report is commencing at Gold Coast International Airport. First, let's head to the Scoot check-in area to check in and drop my bag for flight TR7 to Singapore. After security, you emerge into the domestic departure hall here at Gold Coast Airport. There is an apron view and quite a few food options. This morning the terminal isn't too busy and there are no queues for food. My aircraft from Singapore just arrived. Today I'm flying on a Boeing 787-8 registered 9V-OFC. Boarding was called quickly afterwards and I made my way into this long corridor where we were held for around 30 minutes. Some people had to stand in the cold for this time. The interior in this plane is in a 333 configuration, and today I'm seated in the forward Scoot in Silence section, which I will talk about more later. This section of the plane is located directly behind the business class cabin. Here you can see an AirAsia A330 which just landed from Kuala Lumpur. And now, only around an hour and 20 minutes after this plane landed, it is time for it to take off again. Let's head to Singapore. The coast quickly turned into the outback. Then lunch was served for the customers that had ordered food while they booked their flight. There was an option to buy meals on the plane, however, so you will not go hungry. The bathroom is a decent size and I saw the cabin crew cleaning it throughout the flight. This button here was broken though. The legroom on this plane is tight, but not as bad as I thought it would be. The table is not foldable, but it can be brought closer to yourself. This is a headrest available in the Scoot and Silence section on the aircraft. This is a recline on the economy seat. Here is the safety card. The food is quite pricey, and a word of warning, you are technically not meant to bring your own food and drink from outside of the aircraft, but they were not very strict on it. And there are 2 more magazines located in the seat back pocket. Around midway through the flight, I ordered some cup noodles and a Coke. It cost me 9 Singapore dollars. The noodles tasted good though, no complaints. There were no individual air vents on this aircraft. In-flight entertainment on this flight is available on the Scoot TV Media app, which you'll need to download before your flight. A pretty good selection of movies and TV shows are available for a one-time fee of 11 Singapore dollars. Some TV shows even have quite a few episodes listed on the system. There is no in-flight map, but there is an ETA time available on the app only. Now that we are getting closer to Singapore, it is time to wrap up this flight right here, right now. Scoot is a low-cost airline, and they have a lot of ways you can customise your journey to make it more enjoyable. On this flight, seat selection cost 12 Australian dollars, and then it was an extra 10 Australian dollars to select Scoot and Silence seating, which provides benefits such as being able to get off the plane with business class customers, a comfy headrest, and a quieter cabin due to babies being banned and also being in front of the already quiet 787 engines. One safety problem I noticed when on this aircraft was that all the announcements were very, very quiet, which would have made things such as a safety briefing impossible to hear for many customers. The Scoot 787 economy seats have 18 inches of width and 31 inches of pitch. I really enjoyed my flight, and I would recommend it to people who can live for a few hours with a smaller seat. However, the fabric on these seats was surprisingly very comfortable. I commend Scoot for the service they operate to many destinations around Asia, Australia, and even Europe. Now, enjoy the landing into Singapore Changi. Welcome to Singapore Changi International Airport, and thank you for watching this trip report. Do not forget to tune in next week, 12 PM Hong Kong and Singapore time, for a new video on both Express Flyer and One World Flyer.